And good evening and welcome to Redbank Valley High School football field tonight. It is Kerle Tire High School football here on the EYT Media Network as the Karns City Gremlins come in to take the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle with you as we get set for this one here this evening. And it should be a good one between these two. Redbank Valley comes in with a record of 1-0. Karns City at 0-1. Last week, Redbank rolling. Karns City, though, had a tough time over at Dubois, Bob's favorite place.
So you say anyways.
Well, we're getting started here in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show, and as we said, it's been a little while since these two teams have played. Of course, they had went to that with the District 9 League. Most of the Single A teams were playing the Single A teams, and now this year, because of distance and some of the other things, they're bringing back some more of those traditional games, and we'll also see Central Clarion taking on Redbank as well this year.
You know, this game has always had a little special place, a little special rivalry between these two schools, Mike. When you look back, obviously, Karns City last year's Double-A champ in District 9, Redbank Valley the Single-A champ. Great opportunity because I think both teams certainly will benefit this year, but boy, could you imagine if that matchup could have taken place last year. I think both teams probably could have benefited a little bit. Regardless, it did not happen. The good news is it's going to happen tonight.
And as you look there in the background on your screen, there's Bob's house.
On my
You're right near the football field.
On my meager salary, that very
you
well
walk
could
over,
be.
You enjoy stuff, and you see the teams going back in for final instructions. Karns City working their way off the football field, and the remaining Redbank players. And we're going to take our first time out. We're going to come back out here to Redbank Valley High School momentarily. We're going to go inside the game, go around the league tonight. We'll get the governor's keys, field conditions, weather. It's all on the way. And you're listening to Karns City here at Redbank Valley this evening. It is Kerle Tire High School football, and it's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School football field. It's Kerle Tire High School football game of the week, and it's right here on the EYT Media Network, exploreClarion, and D9Sports.com. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle. To my right, Dustin Kiefer. Got a great camera crew up on top as well. And, well, Bob, want to thank Redbank Valley for rolling out the red carpet, brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Always welcome us well down here in the great Redbank Valley. And, well, if they didn't, you would probably raise all kinds of cane, and they would have to deal with it. So they're always nice to us.
Yeah, we can't complain. Of course, this is a fantastic view. Can't wait till probably about a month and a half or so. The leaves start to change. We'll be looking directly across the hillside. Certainly well worth the trip down here. I was thinking as I walked in, back whenever I played way back when.
They didn't even have trees.
Game time was – it's a wonder they didn't. But game time was 8 o'clock back then.
Yeah.
And they did that because, again, variety of people, the way they work, the schedules and stuff. And it was amazing that the total capacity of the fans and spectators that would be here at that point in time. And, this is great for us, however, because now we don't get home near as late. But so, we enjoy these 7 o'clock start times. But the sun can present a bit of a challenge. Sure. And certainly I think that's going to be a little bit of a factor here in the beginning part of this one.
All right, then we go inside the game, brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries. And two teams coming in, of course, the D9 champion and state runner-up Redbank Valley Bulldogs against Karns City, another district champion, too. Didn't get as far, of course, in those state playoffs. But these two teams come in, Coach Sherwin, Coach Gold. What can you say about these two coaches? These teams, year in and year out, are the cream of the crop in the league. They're always ready to go. It seems like, folks were like, well, will Redbank be as good this year? Will Karns City be as good? Yeah, probably. It's just they find a way, they rebuild, and the programs, they start young, they bring those guys up, and they just start – it's like almost like they have their own feeder systems.
Well, Mike, you used one key word in that explanation there, which is programs. I think when we talk about these two schools – we're able to use that key phrase. Again, they have a program. We'll take a look at Karns City since they're the visitors, Mike. In that program, so to speak, they start out at midgets and peewee level. Of course, they use a lot of the same terminology. They use the same style of plays, the same process. So these kids are exposed to it the entire way through. Much like you as an educator, you build a foundation, and then you expand upon it from that point on. And you see that. That's one of the reasons why year in, year out, of course, the names change. The style of football does not really change. Sometimes they'll place more of an emphasis in a certain part of their program, due to the talent or personnel maybe that they have on the football field. But I think that's one of the reasons why. And, again, in some of the previous years, Mike, we would see an awful lot of rotation taking place at Karns City. That did multiple things. One, it gave many, many players out there the opportunity to develop playing time and opportunities and certainly get better in. And that way they were ready when it was their time to be a senior, when it was their time to be a junior. They could step into that. And we're seeing that at Redbank Valley too. Redbank rotated, used a number of key weapons. And I think, again, as we take a look at them, they have so many personnel that can touch the ball, can be a factor, can make big things happen, can make good things happen. And that brings a lot of excitement, but also keeps the energy up too among the players in the team, because you're waiting for your opportunity and you know that you got a good shot to get involved early on.
And one thing about the Redbank Valley team, not that Karns City wouldn't have a lot of that playoff experience as well, but to get to that state championship game, a lot of these guys were there. They were part of that experience, and that has to, really also be something very positive if you're a player too, to see the football at that level and know what it takes to compete at that level.
Yeah, no question about that. And this group of underclassmen, they're coming out, Mike. They want to take care of business, and they want to say, hey, that wasn't a fluke. We want continue with the success that the program had last year. I think obviously you looked at the opening score week number 1, and it looks like they never missed a beat. Now, obviously graduated a wealth of talent. And, look, the reality is we talk about it all the time. Every school goes through it. But it is hard to replace players like that team lost through graduation. But the reality is you have to. So, you take and you develop the talent you have and use it, develop an effective game plan. And certainly if you can do those things, you're going to keep on winning. And that comes back to, it makes full circle, comes back to that program. That phrase we talk about, programs. And if you look throughout District 9, not just these two schools, there are a handful of other schools who year in, year out are competitive. Even when they're not good, they're still good. And that's the reality.
All right, let's go on inside the game. Again, brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll go around the league tonight, let you know the game's going on, talk about field conditions and weather, and also the governor's keys to the game are on the way. Tonight, it's a good one, Karns City, Redbank Valley, from the great Redbank Valley here in New Bethlehem, and it is high school football, Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
All right, back at Redbank Valley. Tonight's high school football here on the EYT Media Network, Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com. Mike Kalinowski and the Governor here with the Kerle Tire Pregame Show rolling on. We go around the league tonight. You can always go to D9Sports.com, also on Explore Clarion, and check out the scores always running there. We'll have them on our screen as well. Central Clarion is at Port Allegheny, or PA as Bob likes to call it. Keystone's at Union AC Valley. Elk County Catholics at Montauk. Punxsutawney's at Kane. How about those Chucks, too, last week? Rolling, baby. Brookville is at Tyrone. Ridgeway at St. Mary's. Brockway at Dubois. Dubois, most people call it. Cameron County at Smethport. Clearfield is at Bald Eagle. And then coming up tomorrow, Otto Eldred is at Sheffield.
So I got to ask you, did you get a hold of Dave Constantino and you guys schedule a big gathering Saturday to celebrate the big Chucks
win? We
did.
We had a little kind of post-tailgate. We kind of stood outside behind a truck and we celebrated, then we just left.
Was that at the Groundhog Plaza? Is that where that took place?
Yeah, well, and we took treats down for Punxsy Phil and his girlfriend. You know, they're in the library down there. So we had a good time. Yeah, so we'll see what happens this week with Punxsutawney up against Kane. Let's take a look. How about J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales weather forecast? I got it fancy here tonight, too. Had a chance today to get this all nice and printed out. And Dustin's been looking over my shoulder. I don't want him to see it. Tonight's going to drop down to about 65 degrees. Should be really, really nice. That real field temperature, though, Bob, about 63, so you might need a jacket. Wind will be out of the southeast at 6. Could gust a little bit around 10, but other than that, no chance of rain. And when they say the probability of precipitation is at 1%, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, I would say I'm not a betting man typically, but I think we're going to be okay.
And watch it open up and just go crazy.
The good news is we're inside.
That's true, too.
Feel bad for the camera guys, but, you know.
Yeah, Mike and Aiden up there. So the JJ Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales bringing us the weather. Field conditions, Cousin Basil Restaurant up in the Cook Forest area. I'll tell you what, if you haven't been up there, go up. Beautiful place. That was the old Iron Mountain Grill. Fantastic food. It's a beautiful setting up there, and just great people up there. Field conditions, Bob, looks pretty good down here in the great Redbank Valley. Haven't had a whole lot of precipitation this week, so the field looks pretty good.
It does, and you know what else looks good? That John Deere tractor coming across the football field, or the practice field, I should say, Mike. That looks really good as well.
I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Now everyone can see it on the camera.
I wouldn't know where that came from, by the way.
And again, field conditions brought to you by Cousin Basil Restaurant. And we'll take another break. We're going to come back out here. We still have the governor's keys. Got all that for you, and we'll get you set up for those who know that's all. Everybody. They wait every week. It's almost like you're waiting for the Pope to be named with the smoke for the governor's keys to come out. And we'll have those on the way. So Redbank Valley tonight welcomes in Karns City. It's high school football, Kerle Tire High School football. And we're live on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Dubois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services. Hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania. Exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Brookville Equipment Corporation is a leading American manufacturer of locomotive, streetcar, and mining machinery. For over 100 years, Brookville has been a world-class manufacturer with innovation, quality engineering, product safety, and expert American craftsmanship. Every piece of equipment is designed and built entirely in our facility in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Join our team. Brookville is a family-owned business. We offer competitive wages, opportunities for growth, and outstanding benefits. Click the Now Hiring button on our website at brookvillecorp.com for current openings.
Attention, attention! Beverage Hair Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Hair Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
Redbank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Kerle Tire Pregame Show, part of Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network. And it's time now for the Governor's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. We're going to look at Karns City, then we'll look at Redbank Valley. We'll take a break in between. Bob, everybody out there all over the world, because you can tune in online, they want to know, what do you think Karns City needs to do to come out with a win here tonight?
Well, Mike, for these Karns City Gremlins to come with a win, I think it's very important. They want to go back to their roots. In other words, look, they're a physical team, a smash mouth team. They want to run, and run some more. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to abandon the pass by any stretch of the imagination. They've got some weapons that they can utilize should they decide to pass. But I think you want to establish the run. And by establishing the run, you're going to bring me to key number 2, which is control the tempo. In other words, if you slow it down, you do not give Redbank Valley the opportunity to score. Even if you don't score in a possession, you can take time off the clock. That helps your defense so much. I think the other thing is be physical. Look, every Karns City team I think that we've ever been around has been able to do that successfully. I think if they can do that, that certainly would go a long ways to help tonight. And I think they got to apply pressure against Redbank Valley when the Bulldogs are out there offensively. And I think, finally, too, Mike, they have to get some big plays from special teams, whether it be, not necessarily blocking a kick, but they got to return, get good returns, they got to get great coverage out there. They have to change field position in this ballgame.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll hear what Bob thinks Redbank Valley needs to do as his keys continue after this break. Karns City, Redbank, Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, we're going to go right into the national anthem here at Redbank Valley High School. There you go, national anthem here at Redbank Valley High School. Beautifully done. And we continue. Time for the governor and his keys to the game. Again, brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. Time to take a look at those Bulldogs, Governor.
Well, for Redbank Valley, I think it's pretty simple. Mike, score early, score often. You have no problem getting in a track meet. You've got a wealth of talent out there, a lot of speed to take full advantage of. I think you want to also get everyone involved offensively. Keep Karns City guessing a little bit. Look, the temptation is maybe run Wagner a little more, or maybe features Byers more, but you got to get everybody involved. Multiple touches, multiple players involved. I think good things will happen to you. I think also when you're out there defensively, you have to pressure Boer. Try and get Karns City in that passing game mode. Pressure him a little bit. Force him to throw the football a little earlier and not allow plays to develop. And I think you want to limit big plays from Mike Arup. I haven't talked about Mike at all, but he is an electrifying type of an athlete out there. You want to limit the plays, limit the opportunities. In other words, even when he's out there on defense, you don't really necessarily, I don't think, want to challenge him. I don't think that you can quote-unquote avoid him. But maybe look the other way if you can a couple of different times, because he's a playmaker. There's no question about that.
There you go. Governor's Keys brought to you by, again, Kale's Kitchens. Redbank comes onto the football field. Just moments away from kickoff, we'll have the ceremonial coin toss, one of Bob's favorite parts of the ball game. I know Dustin and I were talking, and it's a special part of the game. Without that that ceremonial coin toss, it just wouldn't be the same.
Our listeners out there, or viewers, I should say, they're not aware of what I do to you. I think I'm going to start and punch you every time you say things like that, which aren't true.
All right.
I think your arm is going to be like a lovely shade of black by the end of the year.
It could be, but I'll take it. One for the team.
No, this just drives me crazy. Look, what does this really do other than, maybe appeases the crowd a little bit? Let's speed the tempo of this game up.
Well, patience. It's patience is a virtue. You have to enjoy all of it. You're just up the street.
I have more sand in the bottom of the hourglass than what they do in the top of my life. I can't be waiting around watching it. If you take all these ceremonial coin tosses away from the game, think of this. This is like an extra day I'm going to gain in my life. All the games we've done and watched.
Could be very close. I want to let you know too. Coming up on Tuesday, we'll be over at Keystone High School volleyball action, and it'll be Keystone taking on the Lady Bulldogs. And volleyball action will be there on Tuesday night. I think Tyler's joining me that night, and I think Mike Kilroy's going to be over there as well.
Yeah, I got to say, Mike, it's great, watching your coverage and certainly the EYT Media Group's coverage of volleyball. It's been a really big success. The number of viewers you guys get is tremendous.
I'm on the wrong side. Booher. We'll get it. Also, a coil for Karns City are out there. And Nate Gehring as well for the team captains for Karns City. For Redbank Valley, we have Cam Wagner along with Tate Minnick, joined by Aiden Orts, and rounding out those guys is Carson Rube. And we'll find out who's going to get the ball. And that was a quick one. You got to be happy with that, Bob.
It is.
They heard us. Redbank is going to take the football. They won the toss. They're going to take it. That's something that you don't like to always see.
No, and again, they've had success with it. But, my personal preference certainly as a player and, watching the crazy amount of games I've watched over the years, I always like to go ahead and kick off or see teams kick off because, number one, they get the first hits in. The other thing is not too often does a team have success in that opening drive because everybody's got the jitters a little bit. Look, remember, these are still 15, 16, 17-year-old athletes, but Redbank has had a lot of success in the last couple of seasons in doing this, so it's hard to question the thought process there. The good news also, too, for Redbank, since they're not going into the direct sunlight here either, so they're going right to left with the sun at their back.
Orts, Minnick, and Kale are back deep. Well, Bob, too, these are your Bulldogs, and I'll tell you what, you've had that great Bulldog, bark thing. You need to do that tonight, too.
And once again, I'm going to start and punch you for every time you exaggerate.
That was good. It was like, it was good. I mean, they could record that, and every time they score, they could play that.
Woof, woof.
You ought to hear his gremlin impression, too. It's like, it's really good.
You've been standing in front of the microwave again, haven't you?
Here's the kickoff. Boyle sends it deep and taking that's Orts back inside the 5. Gets up to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Has a head of steam right side. And he's finally going to be tripped up, and not until he gets out across the 35 up near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Karns City fortunate that Orts was not still running on that one. Orts had a nice lane, hit it very quickly. The kick was nice and deep, and typically at this level, Mike, if you're able to boom one back that deep, you're going to pin your opponent back. But you saw the blazing speed and the good return setup as the Bulldogs set up shop.
Wagner's the quarterback in the backfield. Drew Byers, big game last week for him. Trips off to the left side. Single receiver off to the right. Wagner out of the shotgun's going to give that off to Byers. Byers right up the gut he goes, and not a lot there for Byers, but he'll kind of maybe pick up about 2, it looks like, up near the 41-yard line.
Yeah, nice little simple high percentage handoff to open this one up.
Well, close to the 42 here, second down. Right to left they go. Kickoff is brought to you by Universal Forest Products. They're also our instant replay partner. Ball swung out, completed out here to Minnick. Minnick up near midfield, and Minnick is close to first down yardage. They needed about 9, and he's going to get it. They're going to give him the first down. They're going to put him just at that midfield area. So 9 for him.
And a good positive way to get this one underway as Bulldogs first down at midfield.
Trips off to the right for Wagner in the shotgun formation. 4 wide. He's got Klaus on this left side. Karns City's defense adjusts, and Byers gets the carry. Busted! Oh, and it's just a shirt tackle bringing him down. There to get him for Karns City, and if it was not for Eric Boer, he's gone for the touchdown. They're going to move that ahead down to about the 30-yard line. About the 32-yard line is where it sits. So it's pickup of about 18, almost 19.
Yeah, nice job of allowing that play to develop a little bit. The offensive line really sealing the lane.
Wagner looks to throw, fires the football deep. He's got a man down there. Jump ball for it. Picked off. It's intercepted. It is picked off. We've got a replay on that. There it is, right down near the goal line. I'm not sure if they're going to say that he went in. Picked off by Cooper Croyle.
No, that's going to be actually inside that 1-yard line.
Wow. So the Gremlins will have to start with their back against the wall.
I'm going to tell you, it's always a bad sign as an offensive lineman when you line up and both your feet are in the end zone. That's a tough area to try and block from.
That's when you'd hold all the time to make sure no one would get in there.
I would never hold. Of course, that's a great opportunity to do it because it's only half the distance at that point.
Boer's the quarterback. Kramer's in the backfield. And I think Boer just keeps that as he goes over the left side. Or was that Hess? Yep, that was Hess getting the carry. So a quick handoff. They must have had another back in there like an I formation.
Again, they're just trying. These are, basically what you're going to call real estate plays. Just try and open things up a little bit.
I'm looking at there, and I can see them fine, but I'm turning around here. Boy, there's a great shot on that camera. Martin is the quarterback here, number 2. Hands it off. Not a lot on that one. And getting up from the bottom of that pile was Levi Hawk.
Yeah, not much Hawk could do there. He was just hoping to get back to the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs stayed home, very well defended.
Ball still back around the 3-yard line. Third down here and about 8 for the Gremlins.
So oftentimes when you run a play like that, you're setting up for the third down. You may have something higher percentage of that wide side of the field, which is to the left of the offensive line.
Martin out of the shotgun. Kramer with him. Martin looks to run over the left side. Martin stays on his feet, and he's going to be brought down shy of the first down marker. He's going to get up around the 5, maybe yard line. So it's only a pickup of a couple. So on 4th down and still about, it's going to be about 6 to go. We're going to have a punt coming up.
And again, they were looking at left side all the way. Not sure really who the play was intended for, Mike, but again, Good effort to pick up a couple of positive yards there on the part of Martin. Brings up this 4th and 5 punt situation.
Boer actually will be punting. Have a whistle.
It's an equipment situation, so not sure if it's a chin strap. Either way, they have to make a switch.
Kale and Klaus are back deep.
And checking in for Karns City will be Nate Gehring.
Snap back, Boer. Almost had that block, too. Gets it away. Orts takes it at the 40-yard line, sidesteps a tackler, works his way down near the 30, and he'll be dropped at about the 25-yard line. Great field position here for Redbank Valley on the punt. Well, I'll tell you what, they got close to blocking that one.
Yeah. Nice job on the return there, Tate Minnick. Ball is in outstanding field position, so really not hurt at all by that turnover.
Wagner brings the troops out to the line of scrimmage. Byers with him, sidecar left. Orts the wide out to the right side, Twins off to the left side. Klaus over there along with Orts. Here's the handoff. Byers cuts to the left side. Tries to go down the sideline. He's got a first down as he takes that ball down near the 10-yard line. Around the 11. It's about a gain of 15 for him, and they're going to move the chains. That's a first down. First quarter sponsor is the Clarion VNA Visiting Nurse Association.
The confidence level out of this Bulldog offense is very impressive, Mike. You can just see to a man, everybody's taking care of business out there right now.
Ball sits at the 11. Wagner checks with the sideline back to the line of scrimmage and make sure everyone's on the same page. Trips out to the right side. Klaus is off to the left. Gives it to Byers. Here's Byers. Boy, he's going to be hit hard, but spins around. He'll take it inside the 10 and down near about the 8-yard line. Picks up roughly 3 on the play. Second down here and 7.
We had the opportunity to see Byers last year. He's picking up right where he left off as a hard runner. A lot of valuable playing time last season.
Ball the 8. Wagner looks to throw, fires the football. It's a low throw, but it's caught. And how about Minnick making the catch? Be a short gain. He takes it down near the 5-yard line. So it's a pickup of 3 more. Sets up a third down and looks like about 5.
This is where having a back like Cam Wagner is really dangerous because he can throw it, he can run it, he's going to make a decision quickly. Plenty of time on that down clock, 23.
Minnick wide out to the right. He's looking to Minnick, and it is caught by Minnick, and that's a touchdown for Redbank Valley. Comes at the 6:20 mark. That goes 5 yards. So Wagner goes to Minnick.
That actually was Ashton Kale, Mike.
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
5 and 6 look a lot alike, so we're going to say Kale. That happens.
Easy enough to do.
The kick is on the way. Klaus's kick. It's blocked at the line, and it's fielded in the end zone. And the kick no good, so 6-0. There is a flag. We'll wait and see what the flag is before we take the timeout, but I think that will be something that comes up on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Or is this going to be waved dead?
Here's the way everybody is reacting. The initial appearance was that it will go on the Bulldogs, but hold your horses.
Yeah, they're going to get another shot.
Illegal substitution.
Yeah. And let's see here. They're going to send Wagner out. They're going to go for the 2 this time.
Well, they do this Oklahoma shift deal.
So Wagner will line up. We've got 5 guys on the left, a couple guys off to the right. They got to get another guy on the field. Nope, they say get off the field. So they go for the 2-point conversion now.
And this just drives a lot of people crazy because, again, sometimes a little awkward to defend against.
Wagner to the right side. And Wagner is just going to be drugged down out of bounds. So the 2-point conversion no good. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 1. It's 6-0 Redbank Valley. You're watching Karns City, Redbank Valley, Kerle Tire High School football. Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
All right, back at Redbank Valley. Redbank on the boards, 6-0. Wagner goes to Kerle, 5 yards for the touchdown pass. And Klaus set to kick things off. Here's the kickoff. Ball is going to be taken by Hawk. Hawk racing up the middle. Breaks it across up near the 40-yard line. Good return by him. Almost 20 on the return. And Karns City is set up well.
Yeah, excellent return, but nice open field tackle there by Brock Monterian. If Monterian doesn't make that tackle, I think you're going to be calling one going the distance, partner.
We have a break here. They're going to let the teams have some water. Why don't we take a quick timeout, too? We're back with more 6-0 Redbank Valley. Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here after the little break there for the players. Get some water in them. 6:14 to go here in the first quarter. It's a Clarion VNA first. Karns City with the football. They trail here 6-0. Quarterback is Mason Martin, the junior. Martin looks to throw under pressure, and he's going to be hit. Minnick back there to get him on the sack. That's a loss all the way back to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 9, almost 10. And make it 10 as that nose of the football is touching the 30-yard line. Sets up a second down and 20. Minnick all over him.
Yeah, defense capitalizing, Mike. That time broke on the snap count picture perfect.
Tell you what, Bob, he came around that corner. He was bussing on that play. Just bussing.
That's not the right use of that.
Ball back. And this hit again behind the line of scrimmage.
And Levi Hawk again, tough sledding.
Yep. I'll get the use right. Dustin's like, it's not the right use.
Well, to our older listeners, such as myself, Mike Kalinowski is trying to use the vernacular of teenagers and is struggling.
It's not working. I'll get it right.
No, you won't. Keep on telling yourself that, but you won't.
Martin?
This is an important down. You know, you got to get some of this yardage back.
3rd and 21. Martin dumps it downfield, and it is going to be incomplete. Tried to find on that left side Levi Hawk as he was flashing down the left sideline. So it is now a 3rd down here, and should be 4th and 21, and they're going to come on to punt.
I would not be completely shocked if Redbank decided to come after this one. You know, challenge it. And remember that last snap. They were able to get some good penetration. The snap didn't come back. It was a little bit high.
We were to punt. Klaus back there. Punts away. Klaus comes up. They're going to call for the fair catch. They're just going to let it go. And it does take a Redbank bounce. Started inside the 40, comes back out to about the 45-yard line. And that is where Redbank will have a good field position.
Yeah, those can be a little scary. You know, a lot of times you'll have a word. Sometimes it's fire. Sometimes it's something else. But you'll say something when the ball bounces back like that because you want everybody to get away. Oftentimes you'll have guys like me who are down linemen coming down and You don't want, or on the return team, you don't want them touching the football or the ball accidentally touching them.
That's right. Kale wide out to the right, trips off to the left side. Got Minnick over here. Wagner out of the shotgun is going to go right to Byers. Byers getting the carry. Byers weaving his way, and he'll be stopped. Forward progress drops him. See, one official comes in on one side. They're going to give him the forward progress. It's a gain of close to 2, maybe 3.
Really like how Byers is running. You know, he takes the ball, he hits the hole quickly, but not too quickly. He lets the linemen set up their blocks.
Wagner looks to throw again. Well, he kind of sidearmed that, snuck it in there. Is that going to be complete? They're saying it is complete to Aiden Orts. And that is at the 45-yard line. So, yeah, it is. Is that a first down?
You're giving it to him.
There you go. It's just what they needed. So he picks up 8 on the play. It's a first down here for the Bulldogs.
Their 4th first down in the ball game.
Kaelgen wide out to the right. Single receiver off to the left. Wagner hands it off to Byers. Byers sidesteps, tackler. There he goes. Here's Byers, cuts back inside, and he's going to be stood up and dropped. How about Roop on that tackle to get him, but not until the first down, all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 15. Oh, I'll tell you what, Bob, he was just one guy away from going again.
If it wasn't for Roop, he's still running, but Roop, a good solid hit. You know, he's a good basketball player, but he looked like a wrestler on that move.
I'll tell you what, he'd make a good wrestler, too. Probably have, and we have a whistle, and it goes against Redbank. Penalties brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty, folks. Buy your vehicles from Redbank Chevrolet, just right up the road here. I went by and put a sign on one. Bob Dunkle wants this.
Maybe if you set a can up, people start a donation. Maybe I'll have one. My meager salary, I don't know I can afford one.
Well, back 5 yards to the 40. First down and 15. Wagner looks to throw, steps up into the pocket, dumps that off, and it's incomplete. Really didn't have a whole lot of places to go. He had guys in front of him. It's going to be hard to run as well. Pass was intended, I believe, for, was that Minnick?
And we say it many times, but, you know, that's a good play there. You've got another down at 2nd and 15. Don't get too excited. No use in taking a chance. A lot of bad things could happen if you force it.
Well, this ought to be fun. Kalen Minnick on that far side along with Orts. Keep your glasses up, Bob. Here's Wagner looking to throw. He's looking to that side. Flushed out of the pocket. Wagner rolls to the right side. He's got a little bit of room if he needs to run. Now it's closing up quickly. He's going to tiptoe out of bounds right near that yard marker. It's no gain really on the play, or actually a gain of 5 on the play because they did start back at the 35-yard line.
You know, that's a good, strong element of his game. Realized there was nothing downfield. Made the decision quickly. Got 5, which is chipping away. So now, because you're looking this spot in the football field, you're thinking about 4-down territory anyway. So now you have 3rd and 10.
All snap back. Wagner zings it out. Caught by Klaus. Here's Klaus. And he'll be down short of the first down, but I think here you'll see 4 downs. And then he's going to gain about 8 on the play. It sets up a 4th down and about 2. Ball down around the 22-yard line. 4th down. They're going to keep the offense out there. Kind of figured that would be the case. Redbank leads it here 6-0.
You can do so many things in this down and situation.
Flag. Something was going on.
Must be a procedure call.
Yeah. Goes against Redbank Valley. Back them up 5, so a 4th and 2 becomes a 4th and 7. Changes things a little bit, but the offense will stay out there.
3:01 here, opening quarter play, 6-0. Bulldogs looking to add 2, but right now a critical 4th and 7 situation for him.
Kale, Minnick, Orts wide out to the right. Klaus is off to the left. Byers is in the backfield with Wagner. 4th down and 7. Wagner picks up the block. Tried to dump it off, and it's going to fall incomplete. How about Karns City coming up with a good defensive stand here? And they will take over on downs.
Yeah, the penalty's a big play, and, of course, that stuff there on 4th down, the incomplete pass.
KC will take over at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Karns City's not been able to get into any type of an offensive rhythm, and you have to credit a lot of that to the success the Bulldog defense has had out there, Mike. They're quick off the ball.
So ball to 27 here for the Gremlins of Karns City. Quarterback remains Mason Martin. We've seen Boer on punts, and that's about it. Martin's pass, and is it caught? I'm going to say it's caught. Cooper Coyle with the catch. It's just a short gain. Gain's about, I'm going to say about 4. As he takes it out to the 31-yard line. Second down here and 6.
Yeah, nice confidence-building throw. It doesn't have to. We talk about success on plays, and it's great if you can pick up those chunk yardage plays, but you've got to at least establish a foundation, pick up some positive yards, gain some confidence.
Martin under center this time. Going to pitch that ball back. Getting the carry is Hess over the left side. Hess banging around, but he's not going to get a whole lot there. He'll get up near the 35-yard line. Now I'm going to say down at about the 34, so it sets up a third down now and still about 4. So it's just a couple yards is all he's going to get.
I'm a little surprised, too. I think Karns City might want to slow things down a little wee bit, take their time more in the huddle. As they break the huddle here with 19 ticks.
Martin ready, Hess in the backfield with him. Third down and about 4. Martin under center, pitches that ball back. And getting the run that time, that was Kramer. Kramer's going to be dropped. He's going to have the first down. He needed 4. He'll get about 5. Nice run by Kramer. Well, I was waiting to see where they were going to spot it. He gets it.
That's a big, big first down.
6-0's the ball game. Redbank Valley with the lead. Karns City starting to put together a little bit of a drive here. They got the ball as they forced Redbank to turn it over on downs.
It's a young offensive line, Mike. As Karns City graduated that entire line last season.
Martin under center, Kramer behind him. Send the man in motion, goes left, comes back right. And they're going to give that to Kramer. Banging his way to Kramer. Kramer spins and gets out to the 45-yard line. That is a gain of 8 on the play and sets up a second down here at about 2.
Again, nice, simple, high percentage plays. Nothing fancy. Your offensive line needs to seal a lane. They do so. Clock down to 23 ticks left here.
Second down, Roop goes wide out to the left here, but haven't seen him throw a whole lot. Martin's going to come under center. Again, Kramer in the backfield. This time he is going to throw. He runs into Kramer, fires the ball, though, looking for Roop. It's a fight for the ball. Roop comes back and almost makes a great catch. Down inside the 30, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, tough play. Good tight coverage down on that opposite side there by the Bulldogs.
So 6 seconds. That stops the clock here in quarter number 1. Again, a Clarion VNA first quarter. So they'll get another shot here in the first. 6-0 the ball game. With Redbank up, they did miss the 2-point conversion. Nice crowd on hand here in the great Redbank Valley. Bob, of course, early here. Boy, you were like a movie star when you walked up. People were clapping and cheering.
Once again, your exaggeration amazes me. First down.
Yep, Hess gets the carry, and how about Hess taking it up to midfield? That'll be a gain of 5. It's a first down, and we go to quarter number 2. Redbank Valley leads at 6-0. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football. It's Karns City, Redbank Valley, and it's live on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
right, back here. Quarter number 2 on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle. Second quarter on the way. It's brought to you by Hager Paving of Strattonville. Hager Paving, also our player of the game sponsor. Pretty popular shirts. Bob wears one of those around too. Says, I've been the player of the game for 35 years.
There you go.
Here we go.
I'm waiting for you to call this the 51-yard line.
That's Chuck Dash. Hands it off. Here's Kramer spinning around. Oh, what a run by Kramer. That's a beautiful run down to about the 40-yard line. And they're going to have the first down. They're going to move the chains. 10 yards for him. What a nice run by Kramer.
Yeah, you've had a couple of first downs now. You've got some confidence building in this offense. You're taking your time. These are not fancy plays. They're basic, grind them out, physical type plays. And this is what you can do whenever you only trail by one score. That's why you don't want to have that track meet take place if you're Karns City. You want to control the tempo and slow this ball game down a little bit.
It's Martin under center again. He's been running under center for a while. Pitches it back to Kramer. Kramer again. How about him? Bagging around, busted. Here's Kramer, finally tripped up, and he'll be dropped down near the 21-yard line. That's a gain of almost 19. We'll see where they spot the football. Could be 20 wherever they put it.
Looks like he's going to get maybe the full 20.
Yep. Ball tickling that 20-yard line.
Well, we expected to see Karns City do this grinded out style of play, and we're seeing it now. Took them a while to get this offense established. You can see we talk about confidence and momentum swings. You're seeing it take place right now.
First and 10 here for the Gremlins. They trail by 6, but now driving. Ball to 21-yard line. Here's the pitch. Back to Hess this time. Boy, he's banging his way too. How about him staying up? And Hess takes it inside the 15 down near the 13-yard line. And that's a gain of about 14 on the play. Or excuse me. My math is great. I was a comm major at Clarion University. So don't expect much.
And when he tells you math was a struggle, we did have the same math class together.
It's an 8-yard pickup, so it sets up a second down here and 2.
That's why his daughter still to this day bounces his checkbook.
No, I would be broke. Say closer to about a 7-yard pickup, second and 3. Here's Martin under center. Oh, and they got some movement there on the line. The one lineman kind of lifted up and moved his arm, so that's going to come back 5 yards. Sets up a second down and 8.
Yeah, I don't think there was any secret there. The cat's out of the bag on that one. A little bit of a pull play. Now, sometimes you'll have some teams will elect to run the same play in a row. I think probably now you may see them check out of that. If Coach Kiefer's out there, he'll run the same play, just as a point of emphasis.
Yes, he will. Second down and 8 here for the Gremlins. Ball back at the 19-yard line of Redbank Valley. The ball pitched to Kramer. Kramer over the right side. He's going to be hit and dropped. Boy, not a lot for him. He'll fall forward, gets around the 16-yard line. Give him about 3. Third down.
I'm not sure if it was the same play, but they did pull on that play. So
third down.
In either way now, and that's fine. It's a good, safe, high percentage play because you've had success on the ground. Continue with that ground attack because you have what you have now is 2 more downs left to pick up 5 yards.
So third down and 5 here for the Gremlins. 9:18 to go here, second quarter action. Sent the man in motion. They're going to hand that off. And it was like a draw play, what they were trying to get. They're going to take the ball to Gehring, and he's going to be tripped up. No gain on the play. So fourth down, I believe we'll see this Gremlin offense stay out there.
Yeah, I think you have to in this situation. You know, early on in the season, even if you do have a good, solid kicker, you haven't had much of an opportunity to get him practice. So go ahead and go for it here on the fourth down situation. If you make it, great. If not, it's a learning lesson, which you'll use as the game unfolds.
Break the huddle, come to the line. Gehring wide out to the right side. Single receiver on the left is Roop. Martin will come under center. Sends the man in motion. They're going to hand that football off and over the right side. That's Hawk with the football. Hawk takes it, and he'll have a first down. And he takes it down deep on that right side.
I think they're going to spot that about the 3 or the 4.
Yeah, they're going to say right around the 3-yard line. So from the 16 down to the 3, it's a 13-yard pickup.
And that is the 5th first down. Both teams having 5 first downs, but the Bulldogs do have 6 points on the board, but Karns City threatening here.
Ball to 3, or Bob fondly calls it trace, yard line. Martin out of the under center again. He's got Kramer in the backfield. He gives it to Kramer. Kramer looking for some room over the right side, leans forward. Does he get in? No, he gets down to the 1. Down near the goal line, picks up a couple. Well, he picks up almost all 3, too.
Yeah, he actually winds up laying in the end zone with the football, but the knees hit prior, and you can tell it's got to be a very good call because all the players out there, no one questioned it for a split second, so it's a 2nd-1 situation.
I'd go right back to him here, too.
Oh, absolutely. I'd feed any one of those guys in that stable. They all have been having some success here as of late between Kramer and Hess.
Martin will come under center. He's looking back at Kramer and says, get ready, buddy. Martin takes the snap, gives it to Kramer. And Kramer is into the end zone for the Karns City touchdown. Take a look on that one. See Kramer here, and he just gets those feet moving, just gets over that goal line.
You know, as an offensive lineman, Mike, that is such a tough play because everybody out there defensively knows what you're going to do. They all step forward, plug the gaps. You have to surge, try and get to be the low man on the totem pole.
Kicking the football. This is a Ritzert to kick. And his kick is on the way, and Ritzert's kick is good. So we have a 7-6 ball game. Karns City takes the lead here in Redbank Valley. 7:24 to go in quarter number 2. We'll take the timeout. Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9sports.com. Back at Redbank Valley. 7:24 to go here in the second quarter. It's a Hager Paving second, and Karns City now leads 7-6. The Kramer 1-yard run. Ritzert kick was good to give them the 1-point advantage.
Very quickly, we're going to take a look at that Zochrometer scoreboard, Michael.
Kick is taken. That is Orts with it down the right side. Orts took his time and then went down the sideline. Nice return by him. Takes it out at about the 35-yard line. That is where the Dogs will have the football. They're down by 1.
Taking a look at that Zochrometer scoreboard, it is Port Allegheny 8, Central Clarion 0 in quarter number 2. Keystone up 8-0 over Union AC Valley. Score from quarter number 1. No score between Elk County Catholic and Montauk in the second quarter. Mike, your Chucks still looking for the first points in their ball game. 0-0 with King. Tyrone up 7-0 over Brookville. St. Mary's 7, Ridgeway 0, Brockway and DuBois no score yet. Cameron County, Smethport no score as well.
Scoreboard rolling anytime. You can go to D9sports.com and check that out.
Now this will be, of course, interesting. Obviously, the first time Redbank Valley has trailed all season. It's only the second game. But you wonder oftentimes how a team's going to react. As it's the first time here at the 7-17 mark. 7-6 lead by Karns City. A nice drive. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy. Just run between the tackles, football for the most part.
Ball sits at the 40-yard line. First and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Wagner.
Kind of your football.
Yep. Wagner takes the stem, hands it to Byers. Over the right side. He's going to be hit and dropped. Short gain. Gets about 2, maybe 3 yards in on that tackle that time for Karns City was Levi Hawk.
And Byers now 57 yards, 7 attempts.
So 6:58. The clock continues to move. Wagner takes the snap after the 3-yard pickup. Well, was going to take the snap, then looks to the side. Wagner. Across the middle, he's got a man, it's Minnick. Spinning around, first down, bagging off people. Cuts to the left side. Now it's a foot race, and he's going to be dropped inside the 10-yard line.
Go from the 43-yard line.
So about 47?
Yes, sir.
I tried that time, Bob, because I messed up early. I wanted to please you. Ball rest at the 10.
I'm impressed, actually, with that. With your math skills, that is.
Wagner hands it up. Byers. He's going to be hit and dropped. He'll take it for a gain. Oh, maybe 1 or 2 yards here is all.
Well, I mentioned coming out of that break, it'll be interesting to see how Redbank reacts since it was their first time trailing in a ball game. Well, we see how they reacted. Very confident play, able to pick up a big chunk of yardage almost instantly.
It's a first and goal. It was. Byers gets the handoff, stays up on his feet, puts the hand down, and he's dropped inside the 5. Down near the 2-yard line. It's a gain of about 6 on the play for him. Boy, I sitting there watching the game, stood up here so I could catch this back corner. There's a lot of folks here at this football game tonight.
Definitely worth the price of admission, no question about that. Good to have those of you viewing us as well.
Ball step back to Wagner. Wagner's pass, it is caught, and that is a touchdown. And bringing it in, Aiden Orts, 2 yards from Wagner. That comes at the 5:16 mark.
Obviously, you got to be going for 2 here.
So Wagner goes to Orts for 2 yards. Bulldogs will go for 2 to try to get back to that 7-point differential. Wagner in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Fire above. It is tipped and it's incomplete. Roop was over there on the coverage on the far side. I think that might have been Kale out there as it falls incomplete. 5:16 to go here in quarter number 2. And it is now 12-7 in favor of Redbank Valley. We'll take a timeout. Kerle Tire High School football. Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com. Back here at Redbank Valley, 5:16 to go in a Hager Paving second quarter. Redbank Valley back up on Karns City by the score of 12-7. Wagner and Aiden Orts hooking up.
A very impressive little series there.
Klaus to kick. And it's going to be taken back there by, I believe that's Hawk with the football, working his way over the right side. Gets tripped up and continues. Nice return by him across the 30. Dropped at about the 32, maybe 33-yard line. So Karns City with nice field position with 5:09 to go here in the second.
I think both of these coaching staffs have to be really pleased so far with their play of their special teams. We're seeing some nice returns. We're seeing some good open field tackles. This is a key drive here, Mike, too, with 5:09 with Karns City. Even if you can't get points out of this, you want to at least change the field position here. So you do not want to give this Bulldog squad the opportunity to score in a short field.
Martin under center. Hands it off. And that is Kramer getting the carry. Kramer, boy, is he hard to bring down. You saw it right there. Takes that ball for about 9 yards. Second down and 1. And we always talked about it. It's probably a good thing Karns City doesn't have wrestling down there because it'd be something.
It would be a force to be reckoned with, no question about that. You can tell these guys spend a lot of time in the weight room, and I think, so many schools, it's a telling sign. You see these athletes right now, the size they have, control they have.
2nd and 1 here for the Gremlins. Martin sends the man in motion. Now he rolls to the right side, looking to throw under a lot of pressure, dumps it off. It's caught by Kramer at midfield and then dropped for the first down inside the 45-yard line down to about the 43.
Gain of 15.
So there you go, moving the chains here is Karns City. The clock stops here as they move the chains. Now the clock moving as the official gives the signal. Ball 43-yard line here for the Gremlins. Martin under center. And when in motion, that is Hawk over the right side. Hawk turns the corner, and Hawk positive yardage. Inside the 40 and down to about the 38-yard line. That's a gain of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 here for Karns City.
Again, just a nice job, nice little bit of rhythm here. It's no secret what they're doing for the most part. They're lining up in this run first and foremost formation.
2nd down, about 5. And goes in motion. They're going to keep the football. That is the quarterback keeping the football. No, that was not. Excuse me. They had me all confused too. That's Coyle getting the carry, and Coyle's going to take it. He'll get just shy of the first down marker. He'll pick up about 4, sets up a 3rd down here and 1.
I think that play out of Cooper Coyle has been in their playbook, Mike, since gas was a quarter. Just a simple play. And what happens, you have to have lane responsibility and stay home in order to stop that. Bulldogs prevented a big gain out of it, but still positive yardage for the Gremlins.
Martin drops back, looks to throw. Timing pattern down the left side, looking for Roop, and it's going to fall incomplete. Good coverage down there by Klaus. Or is that to Bish? It was Klaus, I believe. So 2:43 to go here in the second quarter. Hager Paving second, 4th and 1. Offensive stat. It's a long one, but still.
You do that pass play in a sense, hoping, obviously, that you're going to catch the defense guessing that, but you're doing this because you have some beef in the backfield. You've had success running the football in between the tackles. So this 4th and 1 with 18 ticks on the clock as the offense heads to the line.
So 4th down and 1. Martin, up movement on that line. They're going to back him up. It'll be a 4th and 6. I want to let the folks know, too, we got the scores scrolling at the bottom of your screen as you watch. Those will be updated as those updates come rolling into Dustin.
It is so hard as an offensive lineman if you're out there in one of those outer positions to always hear the cadence, and especially when you don't have a ton of experience and you want to throw that key block. You'll rock in that position. It's easy to do.
Karns City's going to use a timeout. We'll break 2. 12-7. Redbank leads 2:43 to go here in the first half. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Timeout taken there by Karns City. 2:43 to go here in the first half. They trail by 5, 12-7. So a 4th down and 6 here for the Gremlins. The ball at the 39-yard line. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to hand that football off, and over the left side, running with that football And that's first down yardage. Actually getting the first down was Nate Gehring as he took the football, rolled over the left side. They needed 6. It's going to go all the way down to the 30-yard line. So.
Got 9.
I was going to say close to that, almost 10.
That's a huge play, and one of the things you have to be careful of in those fourth down situations, sometimes you sell out because you think you know the run, and all of a sudden a team makes a big gain or even a touchdown out of it. Well, Redbank did surrender the first down on it, but did not give up the 6.
Martin sends a man in motion, hands it off. Kramer getting the carry. Boy, is he slippery up the middle. Flag comes in. This is late. I don't know if someone got a helmet that time, or we'll see. I didn't see a hold. Could be.
It's in the area of a hole, but
Yeah.
I didn't see the infraction committed. Officials will discuss it.
He
Won't
would pick
take
up
long, I'm sure.
Picked up about 9. Well, we're waiting for the call here. It is a face mask. I was wondering because I didn't really see a hold that time, and I wondered if someone got their hand on that face mask. So. Oh, that was Kramer on the run. So Bob was asking. I'm sorry. Bob's asking me questions, and I'm getting old. Our sign language is getting bad. Ball's down at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. So he gains 9, then the penalty tacked on at the end. Here's Kramer over the right side. Kramer tried to turn outside. There's a flag, and this one is going to be coming back. So there's your hold.
Yep, making no secret that it is the hold.
So they back him up.
And that's becomes an issue, too, as you are so used to blocking inside the tackles when you stretch a play out a little bit like that. Sometimes you want to get that extra edge a little bit as a lineman and grab maybe a hold of something that you shouldn't, or hold on to something longer than what you should.
As you know well.
Well, they tell me these things. I never did. I didn't do that. You know that.
10-yard penalty. Makes it a 1st and 20. The ball back at the 25. Ball pitched back to Martin, and he's just going to take it. And not a lot. It's down near the 21. It's a gain of almost 4.
Again, wanting to chisel away at some of that penalty deficit. Get you in manageable positions here because you don't have a ton of plays in the playbook to bring up the 2nd 15.
Here comes Shane Peters in. I'll tell you what, Peters has to be, he's a big one.
He is, and he's only a sophomore. It's just like looking at you out there.
That's right. Martin hands it off. And running with that football, that's Coyle. Coyle down the left side. Coyle. Let me drug down. Let's see where they put this football. It's inside the 15 at about the 13. So he picks up about 7.
Give him 11 yards on the night.
And it's a 3rd down and still looks like about 7 or 8. 7 officially. Ball's at the 13. 40 seconds, clock, or 48 seconds, excuse me, clock rolling. Ball handed off. That's Boer in the ball game. Got the handoff, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 15-yard line. That's a loss of 2. The timeout's going to be taken by Karns City with 30 seconds. And we'll keep it right here. You can look again on your screen. We got scores scrolling across. Port Allegheny 8, Clarion nothing. That's in the 2nd. Keystone 8, Union AC Valley in quarter number 1 there, 8-0. Elk County up on Montauk 8-0 in the 2nd. And those scores again scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Wait a minute, Punksy's coming up. See if Dave Constantino's happy too. Nope, still 0-0. That has to be toward the end of the first quarter now. You got kind of worried there a little bit. Do you have money on that game?
I would never bet. You know that.
Keystone's up on Union AC Valley now 16-0. So a quick update there. Good job, Dustin Kiefer, keeping us in line. Not that he's not doing enough over there already.
He can multitask.
His wife says he can't at home. She says, I need these things fixed, and then he disappears.
That's because Andrew handles everything. Wagner says I'm the man of the house.
Ball's at the 15-yard line after that loss of 2. 4th down. Martin to the right side. Martin looking, turns around. He's going to run the football, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He's not going to get there. He'll only get about a yard, maybe 2 is all, and it's going to be turned over on downs. Redbank Valley's defense comes up big that time.
Yeah, Bulldogs rising to the cage in that bend but don't break philosophy. 22 ticks, not a ton of time to work with here.
Do you play conservative or do you air it out?
You know what I would do. I'd be ultra conservative because, look, you're up here. There's no use in taking a chance and forcing a turnover.
Now, if you were Pat Kerle, you would say, I'd send everybody downfield, throw it as far as I could.
Yeah, Pat Wood does have that lock, aim, fire philosophy.
Well, they're going to split 3 wide to the right, single receiver to the twins to the left, 5 wide, Bob. That's the Pat Kerle philosophy, huh? Here's Wagner in the shotgun.
Almost. I thought we'd see maybe a false start when the lineman rocked. No call.
Wagner fires it across the middle. That pass is incomplete. Tried to get that over to Orts, but, boy, I'll tell you what's standing there. That was kind of dangerous. Braden Slater was standing there. He was the closest to the ball there for Karns City.
Yeah,
18 seconds.
You're deep in your own territory, and a lot of times if you don't have success on first down with this minimal amount of time, you may want to be conservative, take the knee. Boy, they're lining up again in a pass formation.
Wagner with 5 wide again. Wagner flushed out of the pocket, rolls to the left side, slings it down the field, and it's incomplete. Just threw it out of bounds, so 12 seconds.
Someone on the sideline had to basically do a self-protect mode as
that
ball
say,
came zipping over there.
Well, he kind of sidearmed it. He had a lot of zip. Reminded me of you throwing that football down at the beach, too. You were good.
Well, now you're just talking crazy once again.
You have
time
an
my
arm.
pass with the sundial, the number of rotations.
Wagner looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got a man, and we'll see. Is it caught or not? Minnick was there. Or is that, no, that's Kerle. And they're going to say it's caught by Kerle. Timeout will be taken by Redbank with 5 seconds. So that ball is out at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 20 on that one.
And Redbank will use a timeout. We'll keep it here. You can see there. Great camera work tonight. Aiden Weber up there. Mike Collins doing a fantastic job. I'll tell you, getting all of those shots of this football game. Halftime show on the way. Nationwide on that nationwide shot there.
The Eric Schick Agency.
I think Eric Schick, a great sponsor here on the EYT Media Network. They're going to go 5 wide again with 5 seconds. See what they can do. They got it to Kerle that time, and now here's Wagner. Twins left, trips right. Wagner looking to throw. Wagner dancing around, flushed out, lost the football, and Karns City's going to recover it with no time. Getting on top of the football for the Gremlins that time. Want to give him credit. That is McConnell, Hunter McConnell, getting on that fumble. So with no time, we go to halftime, 12-7, Redbank Valley leading Karns City. And we are going to take a timeout here. We'll be back with the halftime show on the way. And you're watching Redbank Valley, Karns City here, Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
All right, back at Redbank Valley, we got the Karns City Marching Band back there. Playing a good tune there, getting the crowd entertained tonight. We'll go back and forth here between the bands. Also coming up in October, we'll have the Clarion County Marching Band Festival for you. Last year it was great. Made a lot of people happy with that. And we'll have that for you again. That'll be from Keystone High School. But now it's time for the Heater Lumber halftime show. And going to go right to the stats. And those are brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic.
As we look at Karns City, Mike, 121 yards on the ground, 19 through the air, 140 overall. And on the ground, it was a multitude of different ball carriers touching the football in this one. In no particular order, we'll go Eric Boer, 1 attempt, -2. Mason Martin, 4 attempts, -2. 17 yards out of Nathan Hess. Levi Hawk checks in with 17. 67 yards out of Luke Kramer. Kramer, 1 touchdown as well in those 67 yards. 9 yards out of Nate Gehring. And Cooper Coyle checks in with 11. Through the air, it was Mason Martin checking in 2 of 5 for those 19 yards. And hauling in receptions, Cooper Coyle, 4 yards. And Kramer checking in with 15 yards on his own right. For, again, as a team, 140 yards total offense here at halftime. For Redbank Valley, not a lot more yardage, Mike. They do have obviously more points on the board here. 169 yards from them, 66 on the ground, 103 through the air. Kind of almost the opposite, if you will, as far as Karns City's offense. Karns City primarily on the ground, Redbank Valley having much more success through the air. On the ground, Drew Byers checks in 64 yards, and 61 yards, that is. And Cam Wagner checks in with 5, so 66 yards for Redbank Valley. And Cam Wagner was 8 of 13 with 2 touchdowns, does have the 1 interception for 103 yards in this one. Hauling in receptions, Tate Minnick checks in 59 yards. Ashton Kale, 26 yards, and does have 1 touchdown as well. Aiden Norris checks in with 10 yards and a touchdown, and it was Klaus, 1 reception for 8 yards. Again, 169 yards of total offense here for Redbank Valley as they lead 12-7 at halftime.
Stats again brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic, and we're going to give a listen here to Karns City's band for a few moments before we go to our break. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. The Gremlin Marching Band on the field, and we'll listen to give them a little bit of a listen here.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
So we got the Redbank Valley Band bringing us back as we come back into the Heater Lumber halftime show. Time to take a look at the scoring summary, and it's brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. We go back to quarter number one. Redbank Valley at the 6:20 mark. Got on the board first. It was Wagner with the pass to Kale for the touchdown, and the two-point conversion was no good. And Redbank Valley led by a score of 6-0. Quarter number two, Karns City at the 7:24 mark. How about Kramer? Here's that 1-yard touchdown run. See him just get into that end zone, keeping those legs going. The extra point was good, 7-6. Karns City led, and Redbank would retake the lead at the 5:16 mark. Quarter number two, it was Wagner going to Orts for the 2-yard touchdown. And so the extra two-point conversion no good. 12-7 is where we are here at halftime. And again, the scoring summary is brought to you by Gatesman Auto Body. And let's listen to the Redbank Band for a few moments. We'll take another break. We'll come back. We got the Governor's Keys. It's all coming up.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Brookville Equipment Corporation is a leading American manufacturer of locomotive, streetcar, and mining machinery. For over 100 years, Brookville has been a world-class manufacturer with innovation, quality engineering, product safety, and expert American craftsmanship. Every piece of equipment is designed and built entirely in our facility in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Join our team. Brookville is a family-owned business. We offer competitive wages, opportunities for growth, and outstanding benefits. Click the Now Hiring button on our website at brookvillecorp.com for current openings.
Attention, attention! Beverage Air Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Air Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
Redbank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School. Got a great shot of the moon there. Actually, coming up tomorrow, I'm looking forward to it. I was a big guy into space back in the 80s when the shuttle was going up and all that. They're sending that spaceship up to circle the moon. It's supposed to lift off tomorrow afternoon, and then the return of astronauts, and there you go. Would you go, Bob?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
I think it'd be awesome.
Seriously.
Yep.
No question.
I think it's pretty cool.
I'm surprised, actually, that you haven't elected to go up on one of the many ships that the wealthy people
Well,
take
I need a loan. Can I? You know anyone I can get
need
a loan from, Dustin?
I got a commercial for
I was just going to say, you have a commercial for that. We're at the Heater Lumber halftime show. Time to take a look at the governor's keys to the second half. And those are sponsored by Kerle's Kitchens and Bob. What does these teams need to do? It's a nip and tuck ball game.
Look, I think obviously for Karns City, they've done a number of things very, very well. One of my keys to top of the broadcast was to go back to your roots, run, and run well. And they've done a good job of that. They've also controlled the tempo pretty well, and they have been physical in this one. They've given up some big plays, and that's been a bit of a challenge for them here. Now for Redbank Valley, I think, my key was score early and often, and, 12 points, I think. They're obviously a little disappointed. They wanted to see a little more offensive output than that. But I think the Bulldogs do want to score, Mike, in this one. They want to get into this track meet mode. If they do, things will bode very, very well for them. Now, they've taken care of business in some of the other keys on top of the broadcast, and I think they've got to be pleased overall with their performance. I don't think I'd change a thing defensively. The big key is I probably would try and get a few more chip plays out of this offense, and basically what they're doing now is taking what the defense has given them, which it has been some success through the air, and they've had limited success on the ground, but certainly want to capitalize, get more points on the board here in the second half.
All right, so those are the governor's keys to the second half, and we're going to get another break in here before we get started. The team's back out, and they're going to warm up a little bit. I don't know what they need to warm up for. It's warm. Bob's like, when we played, we just went at it. All right, we'll take a time out. And we'll be right back with more 12-7 Redbank here at halftime. Heater Lumber halftime show. We'll get the scoreboard when we come back, and it's Kerle Tire High School football. Explore ClarionD9Sports.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Just about ready to start quarter number 3, 12-7. Redbank leads. It's the Heater Lumber halftime show. Getting set to wrap things up with that. And any big updates there, Bob, on the scores?
Well, as we look at the Zocker Motor scoreboard, it is Port Allegheny up 16-7 over Central Clarion. Keystone 22-0 over Union AC Valley at the halftime. And your Punxsutawney Chucks, Mike. Once again, the offense is there. They're in a rhythm. They're up 22-8 over Kane at the halftime. And Tyrone 14, Brookville 0 in quarter number 3. St. Mary's 7, Ridgeway 6 at the half. DuBois 13, Brockway 7, quarter number 2. Cameron County 6, Smethport 0 at halftime, and Bald Eagle up 3-0 over Clearfield in quarter number 2.
Klaus to kick things off. Gehring's the deep man here for Karns City. Kick is going to be short, taken by one of the up men. And across midfield, 45, cuts back 40. With the football, that was Braden Slater, number 20. Takes that deep in Redbank Valley territory on that return all the way down around the 40. Bob, make that the 39-yard line.
What a huge way to open up the second half of play. Great special teams play. That was one of my keys, top of the broadcast. I felt Karns City needed big plays out of their special teams. They got one right there.
Third quarter is brought to you by Zocker Motors. Zocker Motors on the Greenville Pike extension there in Clarion. Man goes in motion. They're going to hand it off, and boy, Kramer going right back at it. Takes that football down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a little more than 5.
Yeah, once again, just good, hard-nosed running. There's absolutely nothing fancy about it. Here it is. Try and stop it. And again, that play has been in their playbook since gas was a quarter. Do it very, very well.
Mason Martin comes under center. Going to send the man to motion. They're going to pitch that football to Hawk. Hawk over the left side. Stays on his feet. He's got the first down. Takes it all the way down to about the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Real tough sledding that time. As it's actually going to be Coyle with the carry.
Okay, I thought I had 20. But you're going to say it is Coyle, number 25. Boer checks in here. We'll see what they do with him. He had been the quarterback last week. They're running with Martin this week. Coyle's going to set up just off the line of scrimmage. Going to send him back in motion. They're going to hand that ball off, and that's Kramer. Boy, does he bang his way. And a flag comes in late. Down around the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6, but we'll see. This one's probably coming back. Oh, it's going to get Redbank again, possibly. Karns City was clapping.
Well, Mike, there's no real mystery, I guess, as I look at Eric Boer here. He's got a heavy cast on that one arm, so obviously they still want to get him. He's an athlete, still want to get him out on the field. It's a first down and a result of that one.
Yep, this is one of those non-intentional ones, so it's taken down to the 15-yard line. So they're in the red zone. Martin's under center. Sends the man in motion. That's Hawk this time over the right side, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He won't get a lot. Maybe a half yard. We'll see where they set it. About 1 is all.
You know what I am a little surprised of is that as fast as Micah Roop is, I think you'd want to get him involved maybe in the jet sweeps. And I'm not so sure maybe that is in the playbook. Maybe we'll see that as the season unfolds.
Roop's out to the left. Coyle's out to the right side. Watch for him. But nope. Oh, the ball's on the turf, and Martin able to get back on top of it. Nice job by the quarterback, Martin. That ball squirted down to the turf, and he just jumps on top of her.
Yeah, smart play there. A lot of times you'll see a player wants to pick that up, still make the play happen. You want to maintain possession first and foremost. He does so.
Lost 2, back to about the 16-yard line.
Remember, you've got now, in theory, you lost the 2, so it's a 3rd and 11 situation. 2 downs to pick up 11 yards. Real quick, Mike, what do you got to average per yard?
6.
Okay.
Man went in motion. Martin hands it off. Kramer over the left side. Kramer again. Drug down, not a lot. He'll get back to the 14-yard line. Picks up a couple. And sets up a 4th down. It's 4th down and it's about 9. I'm going to say it's 8, but it's a long 8. Ball down near the 13-yard line.
And it's tough because this offense, again, has had a couple of runs pick up this type of yards, but it's really tough to run this situation on a short football field. Everybody sells out playing run anyways.
Man in motion, hands it off. Coyle getting the carry. And he's going to be brought down shy of the first down marker, so Redbank Valley's defense holds here. And then the pickup is about 6 on the run, but not enough. And Redbank will take over on downs, but they're deep in their own territory. They lead it here by 5.
Yeah, nice bend, but don't break philosophy once again shown here by the Bulldog defense.
Do want to thank, too, Jake Bauer was here early. Our boss brought us some pizza from the pub. Bob, that pizza was bussin', man. That was bussin'.
So you're
Did you
saying
think
it was good?
Was it bussin'?
I thought it was very good. I thought it was very good.
Say it.
I thought it was very good.
Byers gets the carry, and he's going to be stood up. He'll get about 2.
Byers has really led this Bulldog ground attack. 66 yards in the ball game for him.
2nd down and 8 for the Dogs. Deep in their own territory is Redbank Valley. Ball right around the 11-yard line. Wagner looking to throw, looks to the right side, flushed out of the pocket. Wagner's going to run. And he'll take it out of bounds. And he's going to have the first down wherever if they spot him at the 20, it is enough. It's a gain of 9. So they'll move the chains. And a first down here for the Bulldogs.
So the key with that play is he realizes he's not going to have anything passing. He makes his decision instantly before Karns City has a chance to outside contain.
Wagner looks to throw again. Fires that football. It is caught. Was that Minnick on the left side? There it was. And really, boy, the catch, it's actually going to be a loss. He'll lose about 2 yards on that catch. And they're going to move it again. Hold on, Bob. Don't put anything down. They moved it again. They're going to say no gain.
You guys are wonderful to me.
Well, it's the officials.
No, I realize that. But you like torment me anyways.
No, true. Wagner shotgun gives it to Byers. Byers over the right side. And, boy, he does a nice job. Gets that football out across the 25 up near the 26-yard line.
He protects that football gain of about 6 on that.
6 yards, 2nd down, or 3rd down here and 4. So 3rd and 4 here for the Bulldogs. They try to keep the drive alive. 6:45 to go in this. Zocro Motors 3rd, right out, gets it to Orts. And Orts has the first down. He'll be hit and dropped at about the 30, make him the 40-yard line.
Moves those chains. Going to give him 14 on that one.
Yep. Ball to 40. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They're up by 5. Myers gets the carry over the left side, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He will get some positive yardage. Give him around 3 yards on the play. Well, we'll see. Yep, about 3 yards.
He bounces up so quickly.
He's young. If that was us, we'd be screaming for the trainer.
Are you kidding? I already would be in the locker room.
Keystone now up 22-0 on Union AC Valley. Second down and 7 here for the Bulldogs from their own 43-yard line. Ball snap back to Wagner. Wagner looks to throw, fires the football. He's got him, and it is just out of the reach.
Boy, great
wow.
Play call. Comes up empty, but
that was Minnick.
Play call, nice throw, pretty throw. Just timing was off just a split second.
You can see his hands there, and it was just.
We talk about these types of plays, and as the season unfolds, you'll see those plays connect and go for some big points.
Kalen Minnick on the right side. They're going to be joined by Orts. Trips on that right side. Wagner whirls to the right side. Looks to throw on 3rd down. It is caught short of the 1st down marker. That's Minnick coming up with the catch. And 43 is going to take it to about 48. It's a pickup of 5, but 4th and almost 3, and I think we're going to see a punt come on. Minnick will go back to punt.
Yeah, if you're a Gremlin, you still want to play this straight up. I don't think we'll see any type of fake. Try and pin him back deep.
Well, we got some bugs up here running around Dustin's screen. And, yeah, they tried for that fake, and it's not going to work.
Now that is a great example there of some good coaching.
Yep, and Karns City staying home that time. They're going to get the turnover on downs. Karns City will have it in fantastic field position.
It was not a bad opportunity for Redbank, not a bad position on the football field to take a chance, but they do come up empty.
I looked up just in time for the end of the play. He kept me honest. We had that bug over here. We were scared. We don't want to get bit like you last week, or stung, I should say. I think that was a biting bug, though.
I was stung. I'm telling you, that thing left its barb in, everything. So we're ready to test the workman's comp policy.
Martin hands that off, getting the run. That was Nathan Hess, and Hess takes it forward.
A little bit of laundry out there as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold. This is coming back. In penalties, sponsored by Redbank Chevrolet.
So we look at that Zocker Motors scoreboard. Port Allegheny up 16-7 over Central Clarion. Keystone 22, Union AC 0. Elk County Catholic 8, Montauk 0. Bunksy 22, Kane 8. As the penalty yardage is marked off.
Chucks.
You and Dave Constantino have quite a celebration.
Have the Chucks, to start 2-0 on a season, it's been a while.
It has been quite a while. There was a number of years ago when I think they and Karns City might have had a share of the title. That's been more than a couple of days ago.
4:50 to go here in the quarter. Karns City with the football. Martin sends the man in motion. He's going to pitch that to Hawk, and Hawk cuts back in, and he'll get dropped on the play at about the 44-yard line. Sets up a second down here in about 8.
That's what a penalty will do to you, because it takes
or 18, excuse me.
Takes you out of that offensive rhythm. You were having some pretty decent success, and now the penalty occurs. You're out of that rhythm. It's difficult. You are a team that runs first and foremost. You have a quarterback who is making his first start of the season, so your pass selection is limited.
Martin under center. That's Coyle in motion. Takes the snap, rolls to the right side, pitches it out. That's Kramer on the right side. Kramer looking for room and nothing doing. Good job on the far side. Try to pick up.
You hear me use the phrase outside contain, and what that means is you're containing everything, from getting to the outside. And that's where the defense did a great job, because Kramer on that situation had no choice but to cut back in. Lots of defenders there to assist on the tackle. This is where if you're a down lineman as a defender, you absolutely love this situation here in a 3rd and 15.
Well, here we go, 3rd down and long here. 3rd and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Martin looks to throw, fires that football down the field, and it is going to be picked up. It's intercepted. Back to midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown, Redbank Valley. We'll watch it again.
That is Kerle.
So Kerle with the interception. Looking to see where he took it. He's going to take it all the way back for the touchdown. We'll get the official yardage coming up. But that comes at the 3:02 mark here of the quarter. Boy, that's huge for Redbank Valley.
It's going to be about 65, 70 yards somewhere around that neck of the woods.
And the extra point's on the way by Klaus, and it's good. 3:02 to go here in the quarter. It's 19-7 now. Redbank Valley up on Karns City. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
It was deeper. All right, back here. We're going to take a look at the replay again. We want to see where he was at when he intercepted this football. And it looks like we have 10, 20, 30, be about 72 yards. 72 yards on the interception. So we're going to get everything situated. Love that replay stuff. 72 yards on it. Here's the kickoff. Let's squib it down the field. It's going to be picked up. And with that football, bringing it back is Hawk, and he'll bring it back up to about the 40-yard line. So good return, 2:57 to go here in the third. Redbank up now by the 2 scores. Talked about that their big play in a very tight ball game. Kerle with the touchdown. Oh, we got a water break. And we'll take a break. Back with more after this. exploreClarion, D9Sports.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
I go back to action here. Water break for those players. See that this time of year. I don't know. When it's cold out, they should have a coffee break. You know, it's cold. Get them something nice and warm. You laugh. Jim Thornton at the college, I remember in cold days, he'd have a big hot pot of chicken soup for the players at halftime behind the stadium. Yeah. Well, here we go. Karns City with the football. It is a 1st and 10 for the Gremlins from their own 40-yard line. Martin, the quarterback, rolls to the right side, looks to throw downfield. He's got a man open. It is caught. And that is a Coyle. Takes it inside the 30. And they're going to say right there at the 30-yard line. So that is a gain of 30.
Now that's a good confidence-building throw because, you know, you come back, you don't let the interception discourage you. Coyle hauls that one in.
Yeah, they're going to put it just shy of the 30, but well, I'll tell you what, fantastic play that time. Be one of our wing units of the game. Martin pitches it back. Hess getting the carry, and he's going to be stood up and leans forward. Boy, Hess doesn't give up. That pile kept moving, and he'll get positive yardage out of what we really thought would be not a whole lot.
It looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he just plugs right along.
You get about 5. How about that? So 5 yards for him, 2nd and 5. Ball at about the 27-yard line.
Now you can go back to your same base offense, which you game planned all week with, because, again, you're just down by the 2 scores.
Hands it off Coyle over the right side, or Kramer, excuse me, and he's going to take that football for a first down. He's going to take that ball for the first down. They needed 5. He's going to get about 6, maybe 7 on that one.
Give him 87 yards on the night. Now, remember, as I give these stats, they're unofficial. We try and be as close and as accurate as possible.
Ball resting at the 20-yard line now for Karns City. No rush here. Still, it's only the 3rd quarter. They're down by the 2 scores. Down by 12 points.
Still have yet to see Micah Rook touching the football in this one.
Hands it off Kramer. Kramer spins, and he'll get down near the 10. They're going to put him just shy of the 10, or the 15, excuse me, and that's a gain of about 5.
You know, I'd like to see the sportsmanship that's taking place tonight. Both teams, Mike, as they make tackles, they're helping their opponent up and patting them on the back. A lot of class being displayed against both sides of the football field.
Not like when you played. You'd push guys back down.
Well, once in a while.
Ball to 15. It is a 2nd and 5 here for the Gremlins. Martin going to hand that football off, and that is Hess getting the carry. And he'll get close to first down yardage down near the 10. It just depends on the spot. And they're going to say not quite. So give him about 4. Boy, it's 4.5. Ball near the 10, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here. You got 2 downs to pick up that first down, but certainly Karns City wants to pick it up here. I don't think you're going to see him do anything crazy.
Nope.
No double reverse like you would run.
Yep, hook and ladder.
You probably would. And your ladder would get knocked right off the hook.
Garrick wide out to the right, Roop to the left, but I think you'll see this on the ground, the I formation. Give that to Hess, and Hess has the first down. Hess dragging tacklers as he takes it down to close to the 5-yard line. He'll get about 6 on that one, and they'll 1st and goal, and they're going to let the clock run out. We'll switch sides of the field. We go to quarter number 4. Don't go away, folks. This one is going to have a great finish. 19-7, but Karns City knocking on the door. Redbank with the lead. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
All right, we switch sides of the football field. Go to quarter number 4, and the 4th quarter is sponsored by Clarion County Community Bank. 19-7, Redbank with the lead, but Karns City is knocking on the door here. The Gremlins.
It's a very critical drive here, Mike, in the football game. Obviously, you're in that 1st and goal situation. And the defense gambling, banking all the way. Look at run.
1st and goal from the 5. Heavy set in the backfield, giving it to Kramer over the right side. Kramer digging toward that goal line, and he's going to be dropped shy. Gets down to about the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and goal here for the Gremlins.
Kramer, 95 yards unofficially tonight.
It's been a heck of a ball game between these two. Great to see them playing again here. Been a few years. Ball snapped, hands it back. Kramer's going to be tripped up and dropped. He'll lose a yard. Back to the 3, almost 4-yard line, and it sets up a 3rd down. Good defensive play there by the Bulldogs, right up the middle.
Yeah, absolute huge play that time by Caden Adams. Adams took the legs right out from underneath him.
So the ball back to the 4. It's a loss of 2. It's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Well, no gray area. She's going to be 4 down territory. Karns City looking to punch it in on this down.
Martin under center. Sends the man in motion. That's Croyle. Hands it off Kramer. Kramer over the left side, and this time Kramer is going in for the touchdown. 4-yard touchdown for Kramer of Karns City. That comes with 10:33 to go here in the 4th.
Yeah, nothing fancy whatsoever. I don't think anybody was expecting anybody but Kramer to receive that ball.
Karns City goes for the extra point try. This is Ritzert on. Ritzert's kick is going to be blocked. And that play then is dead. So 19-13. It is a 6-point ball game. And we'll break. Kerle Tire High School football live right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Great shot there of the crowd of Karns City across the way. Camera crew doing a fantastic job. Aiden Weber up there, Mike Collins. Great to have them. Fantastic. Ball picked up on the far side. And Kale with the football, weaving his way across the 35, up near the 40, and across the 40. Finally dropped at about the 43-yard line. Kale, good return from back around the 10.
Yeah, this speed is very impressive out of both these squads, but you can see Kale picked up where he left off last year. We know Redbank, this is the challenge as far as if you're Karns City trying to stop Redbank now. It's a lightning quick offense. They have the ability to score in 2-3 play sequences. You've just worked hard to get back into this, making a one-score ball game. 19-13 here at the 10:24 mark.
Little pitch. That's Orts coming around the side. Busted. He's going to go. There's Orts. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. That goes 57 yards for the score for Redbank Valley. They answer right back. Here's a great replay of that one. When he gets to that second level, he is gone. There it is right there. You could tell it was just a foot race. Roop almost got him, but he's in the end zone for the touchdown, 57 yards.
I talk about the quick play offense. I mentioned 2-3 plays. Who needs 2 or 3? They did it in 1.
Yeah, that comes at the 10:14 mark, just not even 20 seconds off the clock. Redbank is going to go for 2 here. Looking to the sideline, they sure don't want to use a timeout here, so they're going to come set.
No, they don't. They want to see the reaction of the defense, and that'll decide which play they run out of this formation.
Dumped off. It's not incomplete, no good. 25-13 is our score. Redbank Valley leads, 10:14 to go here in the 4th. Take a break. Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Shut up and sit down.
So Redbank with a touchdown. Orts on that run of 57 yards. Allows to kick things off. Karns City still 10-14 in this one. They were able to go down and get a touchdown to get things rolling here to start the quarter. We'll see. But they're going to have to be efficient. Here's the kick, end over end. Taken back at about the 10, 15, 20. Running with that football, that's Hawk. Hawk with the pile moving. Gets it up near the 35-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. So 10:05 to go here. Redbank leads by 12 again. So Karns City would need 2 scores, 2 touchdowns.
So 10:05 remains for Karns City. Now you're in a situation you got to get multiple scores. So your number of touches and opportunities here with just 10 minutes left in the game, not very many. So you're going to have to score each time you touch the football, and you can't take a ton of time off the clock.
Martin works out of the shotgun. Hands it off. And that, I believe, was Hawk getting the carry. Is there a flag? Nope.
Yeah, play just was
yeah, they're going to call a procedure penalty against the offense here.
And play was a little ugly, I was going to say, from the beginning on that one.
So back him up.
Timing off just a bit.
First down and 15. Ball back around. What do we got here? At the 28-yard line. All snap back. And keeping it is the quarterback. That's Martin. First down and more. Martin cuts back inside. Martin cuts back left. And he's finally going to be dropped. Nice run by Martin down to the 30-yard line. So that is a gain of about 37.
You saw some fantastic moves out of Martin, a little shake and bake. And
boy, I'll tell you what.
That is a position changer right there.
It certainly is. Just what Karns City needed. Still 9:39, puts them in business in Redbank territory at the 30-yard line. Ball pitched back. Hawk getting the carry. And he bangs his way down near first down yardage. They're going to say the ball came out, but he was down. He'll get about 9 yards on the carry. Sets up a second down and 1. Karns City really getting some big plays here from the quarterback,
again,
Martin.
It is showing you that you don't have to throw the football for those big plays. If the offensive line can open up some lanes, some creases, you're going to have some success on that. The challenge, of course, Mike, not to walk on top of you, the challenge is can you do that consistently?
Well, we'll see. It's a long one. Martin out of the shotgun. See if he keeps it again. He does. Here's Martin over the right side. He jumps over people, and he's got the first down inside the 15 and down to the 13-yard line. Gains about 4, almost 5 on the play.
And this has been a pretty quick offense here for a running team. Down to 8:42 here on the game clock.
Ball.
But the big key is here, you got to get these plays in and out quickly. You got to pick the tempo up to get to the line.
Ball's at the 18. First and 10 here for the Gremlins. Martin will come under center. Sends the man in motion. He's going to hand that football off, and that is Gehring with it over the left side. Gehring's going to be hit and dropped. He will get the forward progress. They're going to give him the 16-yard line, so it's a pickup of about 2. Second down and 8.
And ball at the particular play, Mike, very well defended by the Bulldogs. They could see it. They made the shift defensively. And again, there's nothing wrong with give up the 2, but not certainly the 7 or 8.
High formation behind the quarterback, Martin. Going to roll to the right side. Flush back to the left. Flush back to the right. Has to fire that football, and a flag is thrown.
Yeah, anytime a play takes that long, the first thought has to come as far as it being a hold when a quarterback scrambles that much. If it is a hold, it'll be marked off from where that flag is.
Yep, a hold.
That's the preliminary indication.
Yeah, they're asking Coach Gold if he wants it. He's going to say yes. So it'll be second down, but they're going to mark off the 10 yards.
And again, since that takes place from the spot now, that puts you in a country mile position.
Ball's back at about the 34-yard line. 34-yard line, and they have to get down to about the 8 for the first down. So it is second at about 24.
I thought you were going to say second a lot.
Well, trying. Martin tries to get the screen set up, does. Gets it to Kramer. Here's Kramer trying to get out of a tackle there, but he'll pick up some yards, gets about 5 back. So it sets up a third down and 19. Clock down to 7:18. The clock now for Karns City. First of all, they got to get this first down. It's third down and long. Third and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. They need points here. They're down by 12.
Ultimately, it would be wonderful if you're Karns City to pick up this first down, but the reality is you want to chip away, get at least half, and then put yourself in fourth and manageable.
So here we go, though it'll be 4-down territory, of course, or 4 downs for Karns City. Martin tries again to get the screen set up, gets it back over there to Gehring. Here's Gehring up the middle, and Gehring gets back some. He'll get it just shy of the 20-yard line. He'll be dropped at about the 22. A gain of about 6. And it sets up a fourth down and about 14.
Again, still, it's a tough situation to be in. Now you got to get it because at best you're probably looking at very best 2 more touches of the football. The reality is probably just 1, as we're at the 6:02 mark here now in quarter number 4.
Fourth down and long here for the Gremlins. Big play in this one. Redbank's defense adjusts. Martin looks to throw, flings that football, looking for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good coverage downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and Redbank Valley will take over on downs here. So 5:48 to go. Each team still with their whole list of timeouts with 3. Keystone 22, AC Valley Union 7. That's in the third now. Aqua Motors scoreboard. It's at the bottom of the screen, so you can check it out if you're watching. Elk County up on Montauk at halftime 8-0. The Chucks, how about that? Is that 22-8 at the half? Whew. Dave Constantino may take off the next week. I think he already called in for a sub for a week.
Now for the Bulldogs, Mike, they're not comfortable right now as they got a 12-point lead. They want to get some breathing room.
Pitch by Wagner. And sliding down, that was, I believe, was that Minnick?
Yes,
on
it
that
was.
sweep, it was. And he's going to be dropped. A timeout's going to be taken by Karns City here. It's a loss on the play. That loss is about 5 yards. Stops the clock at 5:41. We'll break to 25-13 as Redbank leads Karns City. We're in the fourth quarter, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, we're going to go right back to action here. Redbank Valley, the second down here at about 15. Wagner hands that football off over the right side. Byers gets the carry, and he'll take it up across the 20 up to about the 21-yard line, back to about the original line of scrimmage. He'll get about 5. And we'll get a timeout taken here again by Karns City, 5:34. And they're going to want to try to conserve as much time as they can. Redbank has got to come up here on third down. It's going to be third and close to 10. And they're going to have to come up with a big play here. They need to get this first down. I mean, they'll be able to punt that football away, but Karns City would probably come out with pretty decent field position. It's still 5:34 to go. But also, Bob, too, they're down to their last time out here coming up.
Well, you know, you have to have some time to work with, so there's nothing wrong with using it now. But for Redbank Valley, guarantee they've got a play that they've looked at this week. They have a matchup that they think that they can take advantage of. Done their homework very, very well, and this is a coaching staff that believes in situational football.
So here we go, third down and 10. Ball to 22-yard line for Redbank Valley. They lead by 12, trying to keep this drive alive late here in the fourth. Ball back to Wagner. He's going to fake the pitch, hands it off over the right side, running with that football, still on his feet. And out near the 45-yard line, it's a first down for Redbank Valley. That's big. And getting up, was that Byers? Yes, it was. Byers getting the carry from the 22 to the 45. That'll go 23 yards for the first down.
Yeah, big play there, moving those chains.
Get the chain set, and the clock will start here.
And that'll put him over the century mark for tonight. 102 yards, 14 attempts.
Byers having a strong game again last week, the workhorse. In that win by Redbank Valley, they look to go to 2-0 in the season. Karns City could drop to 0-2. Would be pretty interesting there, first time in a long time. Here's the handoff, Byers. Over the left side, Byers. Boy, is he hit and driven back. Did the ball come out?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did, and the ball's down on the turf. Who has it? Nobody's really pointing anywhere. And Karns City has it. How about that? Karns City able to come up with the football.
Yeah, that was a big-time hit. Force that fumble.
So the Gremlins will have it at the 49-yard line of Redbank Valley. They still have a little bit of life with 4:51. They still have a timeout. They trail by 12. But they're going to have to be pretty efficient and get a score here. Not quick, but relatively quickly.
Yeah, pretty quick because, again, you need 2 touches of the football. And it's a 25-13 ball game.
Martin out of the shotgun. They're going to run that reverse. Croyle over the left side. Croyle high stepping it. And Croyle will get forward progress inside the 45 down near the 43-yard line. It's a gain of about 6. And we have an injured Redbank player downfield. I'm not sure if that was a cramping issue or.
I guarantee it's cramping. I bet you a steak dinner, I can tell you by their reaction.
That's just something you experience, of course, this time of year. You'll get roughly slightly more than 5, but it'll be second down here and a long 4, short 5, however you want to call it.
So we'll take a look at that Zocker Motors scoreboard while we have the opportunity. Central Clarion 21, Port Allegheny 16. It is Keystone 22, Union AC Valley 0, Elk County Catholic 8, Montauk 6, Punxsutawney 22, Kane 8, Tyrone 30, Brookville 0, St. Mary's 21, Ridgeway 6, Rockaway 20, Du Bois 18, Smethport 8, Cameron County 6, and Bald Eagle 3, Clearfield 0.
That was Kale there with that cramping issue. Comes off under his own power. It looks good. Second down here and a long 4, short 5, whatever you want to call it. All around the 44-yard line of Redbank. Martin keeps the football over the right side. And he'll be brought down right near that first down marker. We'll see. He gets to the 40-yard line. And they're going to say he's just short. So he's just short of the first down. He's got to get just inside the 40. Not much. Third down. High formation. They're going to give that ball. And that carrying the ball was Hawk, and he'll have the first down as he takes that ball inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. He'll get about 3.
give him 33 on the night.
Karns City driving here. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 4 minutes. Hands it off. Hawk looking for room. Hawk busts a few tackles, and he'll take that football all the way down to about the 24-yard line. That's a gain of about 13 and a first down.
46 now on the night. This offensive line has done a pretty solid job tonight of opening up running lanes.
Hawk again over the right side, and a flag on the play. And we'll see what the official calls here.
Official's going to do a nice job there explaining to Martin the situation.
Injured Gremlin on the field.
Fatigue taking place, affecting both sides of the football right now.
We do have the penalty to talk about.
The officials first and foremost, they want to get the injured players taken care of.
So 25-13, Redbank leads, 3:37 to go in this one. We'll have our postgame show on the way. We'll be naming our Hager Paving Player of the Ball game. It's all coming up. Clarion County Community Bank is our fourth quarter sponsor. I want to thank them for that. I'll be stopping in, as Bob said, for my gift. Clarion County Community Bank. Right?
They'll get right on that.
I'm sure. Know the right people to talk to.
Your gift of attaboy. We appreciate you stopping. But
don't they even, well, I'd take a toaster. They don't do that anymore.
I don't know if a lot of people even own toasters anymore.
That's right. So that penalty goes against Karns City. They're going to back them up.
You're probably the guy that uses his toaster, lays it on his side, sticks his pizza in to reheat
yes.
it.
So it's a 1st and 20. Martin keeps it. Martin right up the gut. Martin running with the football. Takes that ball back inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line.
Time is not on their side as it is slipping away down to 3:23.
Gains about 6. Second down here and 14. Martin looks to throw, flushed out of the pocket, rolls to the left side, comes back to the right side, fires that ball away. Was a guy downfield coming back for the ball. It's an incomplete pass. Good job by Martin.
Tell you what, he had an awful lot of zip on that considering he was off balance,
Yep.
the pressure he was under. That's a heads-up play. A lot of times if a quarterback slings the football, it's a prime opportunity for it to be intercepted. Falls incomplete. And that's a huge play because, again, stops the clock here, 3:04. Brings up that third and country mile situation, however.
Yep, third down and about 14 yet.
You know, again, a difficult spot to be in. Of course, Martin making his first start here as quarterback this season.
Ball resting at the 28, still 5 on the play clock. 4 down to 3, down to 2. Martin's going to have to hurry. 1 gets the play off. We get a whistle?
I think they're going to say he did not get it off in time.
I don't know. I was kind of keeping an eye on that.
Remember, they keep the clock on the field,
Yep.
not necessarily what the board says. It's a procedure
penalty.
call.
Yep, someone must have been moving. So that'll back up 5 more. Comes a 3rd and 19 now.
Well, if you're the optimist, that just says you got more real estate to work with now. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mike Kalinowski, the most optimistic man in 3 counties.
I am not. 4 counties.
There you go. You heard it first.
Clock just under 3 minutes. Shot goes, or that's, goes in motion. Pass comes back. It is caught. That is Hawk with the catch. And he's going to be brought down inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Sets up 4th down. So 4th down and about 8. 2:45. Karns City, more than anything here, needs points. They don't want to see more time clicking off that clock. Redbank Valley leads by 12. Hawk checks back in with the play from the sideline. They meet up, and they break the huddle. 12 on the play clock as they break it. Coyle and Roop on the left side. Gehring on the right. We get a whistle again. We get a timeout. Timeout taken by Redbank Valley. 2:45 to go here in the fourth. It's 25-13 Redbank Valley. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football and Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Right back at Redbank Valley. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Coach Gold talking things over. Want to make sure everyone knows what they got to do defensively. It's 4th down. Redbank up by 12. They could get the turnover here. Should be pretty much game. They got it's over timeout for Karns City.
Big key here is if you're a defender, again, you let no one behind you.
Here we go, 4th down, 8. Karns City, ball snapped back. Martin fires that football downfield. It is caught, 1st down at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a 1st down. 1st and goal for the Gremlins. Wow. They come set from the 5, 1st and goal. Martin hands it off, and that time Hawk's going to be driven down in the backfield. He'll lose 4, almost 5, back to the 10-yard line. Karns City will use their last timeout here with 2:26 to go. There is an injured Bulldog on the play, so the Gremlins using their last timeout here. So the Gremlins with the football. It will be a 2nd and goal from back at the 10-yard line. Cramping an issue down on the football field. Central Clarion up again on Port Allegheny, 21-16 in the 4th. They were down in that one, 16-7?
They were down, making a nice little comeback here. Keystone 22, Union AC 7. Got a final already, Michael. It's Elk County Catholic 15, Montauk 6.
They prefer ECC.
They probably do.
I'm just goofing with you.
Tyrone 30, Brookville 0. St. Mary's up 21-6 over Ridgeway.
So Redbank the first back onto the field as they await Karns City. 2nd down and goal from the 10-yard line for the Gremlins. This has been a good one here at Redbank Valley. Glad you could be with us here tonight on the EYT Media Network. Well, the guys up top, too, doing a fantastic job with the camera tonight. Great shots all over the place.
You've got to thank, too, Redbank Valley Athletic Director Matt Darr really rolling out the red carpet for us.
Yes, they did. And that red carpet rolling out McMillan's carpet outlet. Handoff Kramer over the left side. Kramer brings it back down to about the 5-yard line. Give him close to 5 on that. So 3rd and goal from the 5. Karns City right back to the line of scrimmage. They don't have a lot of time. Ball snap back. Martin over the right side. He's going to go. Does he get in? No, he does not. 4th down now and goal from about the 2. It's a gain of 3. So 4th and goal from the 2.
Again, gotta hurry here.
Martin has to check. 1:50 to go. Here he's going to come under center. And what do we have? A penalty called?
No, it's
nope,
timeout.
Timeout taken by Redbank Valley. Redbank will take a timeout. That'll take them down to 1. So from the 2, it is a 4th and goal. I'll tell you what, Bob. I don't know. Do you give it to Kramer here if you're Karns City? Do you let the quarterback kind of sneak behind? I wouldn't think it'd be a throwing play.
No, you're not going to see a throw here. You know, I think Look, there's two people you're going to look for real hard out there. If you're Redbank on defense, Kramer is one, and, of course, Martin is the other. You pick your pony basically whatever you think, however you think you got a matchup that might lean your way slightly. I don't know that you're going to be better off to go one way or the other. This comes down to this is one of those gut feeling situations, and sometimes coaches will ask players, hey, what do you guys think? Is there a side you prefer to run, or do you want to run up the middle?
Well, here we go. We'll find out. 4th and goal from the 2. Martin. Martin will come under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Hess over the left side, and Hess is going to be tripped up at the 1. He will not get in, and Redbank Valley comes up with a big stand. They'll take over from their 1-yard line with 1:42 to go. Big thing now for Redbank Valley, have to be careful because you're at the 1.
You don't have a lot of real estate to work with. But in this situation, look, the other thing is, too, it's not necessarily a bad thing should you take a safety.
Yep.
The biggest thing is don't give up the 6. There's an old phrase, you dodge the 6-point bullet, you sacrifice 2, but you save the 6.
Wagner with Byers in the backfield. Wagner standing in his end zone, 1st and 10 from the 1. Gives that to Byers. Byers over the left side. And is he brought down in the end zone? They're going to say he just got, did he get out? Yes. Oh, nope, it is a safety. He came down. We had to wait. And they're going to call the safety. So Karns City will get 2 points here. And they will get the football with about 1:33. So as you said, Bob, though, not the worst thing that could happen.
No, and that's one of those deals. It's a high percentage save call. If you give up the 2, again, you're not damaged because now it's still a 2-score ball game. So it makes it 25-15.
Redbank Valley will get the free kick here.
And again, you're going to change field position with this. Big key here is you make sure the coverage guys all know their responsibility. As far as lane containment, you don't want to see any type of return.
And we'll see if they punt this one away or we'll place it and kick it. And it looks like, well, we'll see.
You will punt it.
Yep.
You always have that option. If you want to, you can tee it up. But 99% of the teams out there will go ahead and punt this one away.
Submitting to punt. Boots it away. Going to be taken back at the 30. And dropped at about the 44-yard line. On that return was Zach Kelly. So Karns City will have it. Minute 26. They need 2 scores. They need to just get down the field quickly here. They don't have any timeouts.
You need chunk plays. It can't be the 5-6 yards. You absolutely have to have chunk plays. And of course, as we all know, the clock would stop should you pick up a first down or go out of bounds.
The offense has to be conscious of that too and get back to the line of scrimmage. You can't mess around here.
You have a banana bunch here on this right side.
Martin looks to the right side. Pocket collapses, throws. It's caught by Roop, and he's going to be hit. That's the first we think we've seen a Roop touching the football. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. That's a loss of 6.
Yeah, that play was designed to pull most of the defenders here on the opposite side. You try and create a one-on-one situation. Redbank didn't buy into it. Very well defended.
Martin looks to throw, fires the ball. It's tipped. And is it caught? It is on that far side. And was that Kelly again over there, number 11?
I think that was actually Hawk, wasn't it?
All right, it could be Hawk, 21. I think it was Hawk. You're right.
It was Hawk.
So a short gain there. of like just a couple. Martin fires it downfield. It's caught by Rube. It's a first down. Across midfield and down to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of about 16. Ball to 42, cramping issue there. Royal, 36 seconds. Not a lot of time here for Karns City. Of course, that clock stopping here with the injury.
Yeah, that's as good as a timeout. You're going to see the players be on the same page. They'll have a number. They're ready to go. Because they know the clock is going to get going almost instantly.
Have a post-game show on the way. Of course, the fourth quarter brought to you by Clarion County Community Bank. So they help Royal off the field, gets over there in his own power. Still that cramping issue. They're going to work on that leg. Martin with the quarterback in the shotgun. Martin looks to throw. Pocket collapses. Martin steps up. Martin's going to run. Here's Martin going to head to the sideline. He does get out of bounds. Good job by him. He'll get nice yardage, about 8 on the play. Takes it down to about the 33-yard line.
Redbank likes to go with a 3-man rush. So Martin realizes right away there's coverage everywhere down the field. Take what the defense gives you. He picks up positive yards. More importantly, though, gets out of bounds.
So second down and 2. 27 seconds on the clock in this fourth quarter. Martin looks to throw. Fires the ball. It is caught. That's Hawk with the catch and a first down. They'll move the chains. We'll get him set, and then the clock will start. It stops at 21 seconds. Ball just inside the 30-yard line at the 29. Martin hit as he releases the football, and it is incomplete. There were a couple Bulldogs there, and actually they knocked it kind of away from each other. It almost was picked off. Stops the clock with 9 seconds, so we'll get about one more play, possibly 2.
The big key is there. They didn't want to tip it up or anything. Could push it away where no one was going to come down with it.
And at this point for Redbank, with 9 seconds,
right now it's a pride defense out there. You're not going to lose the ball game or anything,
nope.
But it's a pride defense. You don't want to give another score up.
Martin looks to throw. Martin fires that ball down the left side, and it is incomplete. 3 seconds. Third down. We'll have one more play.
Time they're trying to get the football to Micah Roop. Roop actually turns into a defender in that situation. You see his vertical.
Yeah.
3 ticks.
That vertical jump reminds me of Dustin Kiefer back when he was in junior high school. I remember seeing some games.
You've not seen his vertical jump lately. It is grown, increased.
I'll tell you what. It's because Andrew's cracking the whip at home. He's getting him in some good training. Here we go, third down and 10, but this will be the last play with 3 seconds. So here we go, last play of the ball game. Redbank's going to come out with the win here, but we'll see what happens on this play for Karns City. Martin drops back under pressure, tries to dump it off. The screen is set up. And that is Kramer spinning around. Kramer busts it again, spins, and he's dropped down at about the 6-yard line. Gains 24, but that's the last play of the ball game. And Redbank Valley wins this one 25-15. We'll break, come back, Fun Bank postgame show on the way. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving. Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
All right, back at Redbank Valley High School football field, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Dustin Kiefer, Adrian Weber, and Mike Collins all here as we get into the First United National Bank postgame show, the Fun Bank. And, boy, I'll tell you what a ball game tonight. Redbank Valley with the victory as they knock off Karns City 25-15. And we have a lot of different players we want to recognize. The Eric Schick Agency, the protection player of the game. Bob and I did some thumb wrestling. We talked about it. And we're going to give that to Brandon Ross on that Redbank Valley offensive line, doing a fantastic job. We could have given it to any of the guys down there on that line, but they all had a great night tonight. But Brandon Ross is our choice for that protection player of the game, and it's brought to you again by the Eric Schick Agency. And you look at the Clarion Ford drive to the game, and we're looking back over some of these things, and you go back in the fourth quarter, and I think the one Karns City had cut within 6 points, and the drive to the game, it was really just about a play is all it was, but it was the drive that kind of put the nail into the coffin, and that was when Orts took that ball 57 yards on the run. It was a handoff to him on that jet sweep, and that came at the 10-14 mark of the fourth quarter. That 2-point try was no good there, but it was enough to put Redbank up 25-13, and that is a lead that they would not relinquish. So the drive of the game brought to you by Clarion Ford will be that drive back in quarter number 4, that Orts 57-yard touchdown run. We have also something to build on, tying us to builders, and I'll tell you, when you look at both of these teams, Redbank Valley 2-0, Karns City at 0-2, but I think an improved effort this week. Last week they had a tough go against Du Bois. For Redbank Valley, you kind of have things where you want them. You're moving along. Always things to work on. A bit of positive game tonight, and they come out with the win. But for Karns City, certainly not a time to hang their heads. This is a team that was right in this ball game from beginning to end, and certainly fought hard. And this is a team that's still going to come up with some wins here this year. There's your tying us to builders, something to build on. Time now for stats, brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. And Governor, what you got?
Well, for Karns City, they finished with 400 yards of total offense in this one, 269 on the ground, 131 through the air. Now, on the ground, multiple players in no particular order. Luke Kramer, 102 yards. Luke checks in with 2 touchdowns to go along with those 102 yards. 60 yards out of Mason Martin, -2 out of Eric Boer, 32 yards out of Nathan Hess, 46 yards out of Levi Hawk, 11 yards out of Nate Gehring, and Cooper Coyle checks in with 20 yards. Mason Martin was 12 of 20 with 1 interception for 131 yards. Hauling in receptions, Micah Roop, 2 for 10 yards, 53 yards out of Cooper Coyle, 34 yards out of Luke Kramer. Nate Gehring checks in with 8 and 16 yards out of Levi Hawk. Again, 400 yards of total offense, 269 on the ground, 131 through the air for Redbank Valley. This is a little bit of a surprise here as they finish in this one, Mike, with I just caught something that they finish actually with a total of 348 yards. here and 226 on the ground, 122 through the air. That's what the surprise was. But, of course, the long run there by Aiden Nortz, that 57-yarder for a touchdown, that certainly a big difference in that one. As Drew Byers finishes 102 yards, again, 57 yards out of Aiden Nortz. Tate Minnick -5, 14 yards out of Cam Wagner, and Braylon Wagner 0 yards on his one lone attempt. Cam Wagner was 11 of 17 with 2 touchdowns, 122 yards in this one, and 1 interception as well. As we look, calling in receptions, Tate Minnick checks in with 64 yards. Ashton Kale, 26 yards and a touchdown, 24 yards out of Aiden Nortz, and a touchdown, and 8 yards out of Mason Klaus. Again, 348 yards of total offense here for the Bulldogs.
All right, there you go. Those are your stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Time now for the Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game. And we have our guys down there getting ready to catch the player of the game with his shirt. And who did we name, Governor?
Oh, we like to go with Drew Byers. Byers really is running. He did not wind up with a touchdown in this one, Mike, but his running set up this entire offense. It had to become a ball control offense. Also, he was able to convert key first downs whenever he was asked to do so. Finished with 102 yards total offense. Drew Byers is your Hager Paving Player of the Game.
All right, there you go. Hager Paving Player of the Game. That's going to wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. Again, check with Explore Clarion D9 Sports. Let you know we're going to be at next week as we continue here on this 2022 campaign. And Redbank Valley, a nice win tonight over Karns City, 25-15, as they moved 2-0 in the season. Karns City at 0-2. That does it for the First United National Bank postgame show.
I want to thank the guys. They're good camera work out there. And it's, of course, Aiden and Mike, and our producer here, Dustin Kiefer, my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
Have a great day.